If it's in the drains, it's in the water. Think about this. You're cleaning out your car and some glad wrap flies out the door and travels into the gutter on the other side of the road. It's just so far away and you really can't bother chasing it. Just one piece of rubbish can't do too much damage, right? And it's on the road. It's not like it's a lovely piece of native bush or a river. Would you pick it up? I'm Cleo Hopkinson. I'm going to tell you why you should. Stormwater drains. You've probably heard of them, but never really thought about what they are. Stormwater drains are drains located on the streets and roads. They catch the rain and lead the water, which is mostly left untreated, to rivers around Christchurch and other places. These drains are generally found in gutters when water is normally caught, but on streets with dips in them, they are located in the middle of roads. The water is usually contaminated as it enters the drains, and you can guess why: humans. They are constantly dropping rubbish, chemicals and other gunk into our drains, not even knowing where it's going. You're probably thinking, why does it even matter? Well, here's a small cycle of, let's say, some rubbish you threw out your car. Firstly, the wind blows it into the gutter where it stays for a while. Then two possible things happen. Either the wind blows it more into the drain or it rains. The water is going where it's meant to, into the stormwater drain. Then, as it moves down the grate, it sweeps up the rubbish, bringing it with it into the river and eventually into the sea. When the rubbish is bobbing about amongst the fish and eels, one mistakes it for some kai and eats the whole thing in one bite. The fish dies and sinks to the bottom. All of a sudden, your chip packet is a murderer and you're its accomplice. I know, it's just one fish. Well, there are probably at least 10 others thinking the same thing as you right now. That's 11 fish. Let's focus on something as simple as washing your car. Seems harmless, right? Imagine you're out on the street washing your car from a drain, knowing that all your suds are going down that drain and thinking that you're helping your neighbourhood look clean and tidy. All those soapy suds from whatever soap you're using to clean your car have most likely got toxic chemicals in them, which you are now pouring directly into the drain, which is going straight to your river. Another scenario is when you wash your car on your driveway. Do you think this is a safer way? I'm sorry, but it's not. The soapy water is just going to trickle down and going to end up in the same stormwater drain as the suds from the other car. There are many more things that you are putting into your drain, all of which is going into the water source that was once upon a time beautiful. You're polluting. Now that we have addressed some of the consequences of what's going into your drain, here are some easy fixes to them. When washing your car, wash it on some grass. Instead of pouring all the toxins and nasties down the stormwater drain, they're going to sink into the ground, forgotten. You should also use eco-friendly cleaning products that are nicer on your skin, the environment, and the grass. This one's obvious. Don't just throw around your rubbish. Make sure it arrives safely inside your bin and try to use less of non-biodegradable plastics anyway. When you are opening car doors or removing things from the basket on your bike, make sure that everything you came with or any new rubbish stays inside and doesn't blow away. Put out more bluefish, little fish that indicate that a drain is a stormwater drain. And considering that all outdoor drains are stormwater drains, these should be everywhere. Lastly, what is going into the drains, gutters, and what's going onto the roads? Anything in or on any of these is going to end up in our waters. Let's work together and keep our waterways clean by watching what's in our stormwater drains. And remember, if it's in the drain, it's in the water.